Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name again, please.
Carlotta Gore.
All right, ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree, if they have this marked correctly. Yes. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court cost. Fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Understanding that, still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
Because of that, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel their attendance. You're giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand all of that?
Yeah.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal outright?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes.
January 30th, 2023, at the location of 5450 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What did you do at the Sam's Club that makes you think that you're guilty?
I set a charger cable on top of a stroller with my friend, knowing that she was likely going to take it.
Okay, so you put a what on top of?
It was a charger set. It was a charger cord and plug.
Okay, you put it on top of something, you said?
A stroller.
Okay. And your intent on doing so was that your friend would walk out of the store and it wouldn't be paid for? Am I correct in that?
Yes.
All right. And I guess this was for your benefit. I mean, you were going to use the charger had you gotten it out, right?
No, I just handed it to her.
Okay, let me ask this. Were you intending to steal the property?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Was your friend? Well, let me ask you this way. Why did you put the charger on top of the stroller?
Because she asked for it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you did that, did you know that you were assisting her in walking out of the store without paying for it?
Yes.
Okay. Store was open to the public at the time?
Yes.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that item, did you?
No.
And this was an item that was offered for sale by Sam's Club?
Yes.
And the system value? Yes. So was the aggregate amount of what was taken for this cable, was it $200 or more?
No, I believe it cost about $30 or $35.
Key counsel, somebody help me. I got everything except the value.
Your Honor, the value is $233.26, but it was more than a charge. It was a couple of items that reached that amount.
Yeah, but that's what she did on her own. That wasn't me. The only thing I did was gave her a charger.
And Ms. Gore, were you aware that she was stealing these items?
Yes.
And you were aware she was stealing multiple items and not just the charger?
I didn't know what else she was going to take.
Well, if that's the case, I certainly can't take a plea to two. So, counsel, what do you want me to do with the case?
Your Honor, at this point, we would request that you would give us an adjournment in order to renegotiate on this case.
I'll adjourn the matter out August 16th, 2023, 9 a.m. or as your Zoom vet indicates. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Esteban Vega.
We're ready in that matter, Your Honor.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
Honor Lauren Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Esteban Vega, who does appear by Zoom. Mr. Vega, unmute and state your name, please.
Esteban Vega.
Are we doing the plea form here?
Yes, Your Honor, we will effectuate the plea. I learned that word today and I couldn't wait to use it.
You know, all right, whatever. All right. The court's understanding in reading the plea form is that the defendant will be pleading guilty to count 2, the stated count 2, and an added count 4 of attempted resisting and obstructing, a 1-year offense. Upon a successful plea to count 2 and count 4, counts 1 and 3 would be dismissed. That is the court's entire understanding of the agreement.
That
That's
is our
correct, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. That is our understanding as well. Is that correct, Mr. Vega?
Sir, it is.
Vega, please raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, state your name again for the record.
Esteban Vega.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to 2 misdemeanors. The first one being the stated count 2 of domestic violence. That is a misdemeanor as indicated, punishable by up to 93 days, a $500 fine plus court cost. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Hang on a second. I think I'm back. All right. It's also this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and a $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on one moment. I gotta do this. No. We'll call in a bit, middle of a docket. Hang on, folks. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. All right. I think I gave you the attempted resisting and obstructing. That's punishable by up to 1 year, $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. You also understand that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge in this matter, and you'd be sentenced before Judge Freshour in the 14A4 District Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty
Yes, Your Honor.
to the charge of domestic violence? How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because of that, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel your attendance. You're also giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
June 2nd, 2023, at the location of 1611 South Fletcher Road, Lima Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What did you do on that date involving Melissa Pengel that makes you think that you're guilty?
May I make a correction? It was July 2nd, not June 2nd, Your Honor.
Okay. Does council agree with that? Or,
Yes, Your Honor, there was an amended complaint sent over, or it might have been crossed off by the trooper at arraignment and
okay, because the information I have, which is what I was reading off of, the proposed information reads, I don't see.
and I can send that to the court. But it
Okay,
does
if you
say
could
July
send that
2nd.
to us. So it was July 2nd. Okay, on
Yes.
July 2nd, on that date and at that location, what did you do to that individual that makes you think that you're guilty?
My actions were not of my own, and I acted out of character.
What is
Okay.
Mr. Vega? What did you do? Did you place your hands on Melissa without permission?
I placed my hands on her, trying to pick her up, and I did it in a manner that was not gentle.
Did you have permission to do so?
No, I did not.
Were you in a fight?
Yes, Your Honor, we were in an argument.
Okay, and you picked her, you put your hands on her, picked her up, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I attempted to.
All right. And she didn't want that to happen, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And what is she to you? You two have a child in common?
We have 2 children in common, and she is my wife, Your Honor.
All right. Also on that date, then did you come into contact with police officers?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what happened when you came into contact with police officers?
I was courteous to them. I spoke to them. I allowed them into the house. I was in front of my children. I did not act in any way, shape, or form that was disrespectful to them.
Did they ask you to do something and you resist them in some fashion?
Not that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I can't take his plea. What are we doing? Setting this for exam?
Yes, Your Honor. Let's set it for exam. In the meantime, perhaps we can resolve the issues here.
Preliminary examination, August 15th, 2023. 9 a.m. Might as well put this before me, so that nobody begins minimizing anything. Bond continued in this matter at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.